Hey, allyuh, is here and welcome back to Ree's Teas, where we have conversations that matter with people who care. Today, the red carpet rundown is back, and I'm so excited to welcome today's guest co-host, designer, makeup artist, magazine editor, and so much more, Kerby Young.
Thank you for having me. I love what you did with the place.
Thank you. We added some color.
Yes.
As some of you may or may not know, the 78th Annual Golden Globe Awards were on Sunday at the Beverly Hilton. It was hosted by Amy Poehler and Tina Fey. Now, some of the big winners of the night were Andra Day, who won Best Actress in Drama for her role as Billie Holiday in the United States versus Billie Holiday, which interestingly enough is her first time in a leading role in a movie. Also, Chadwick Boseman also won the award for Best Actor in a Drama for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. May he rest in peace.
Yes.
Other big winners of the night, Netflix was a big winner with The Crown winning Best Drama, but tonight it's all about the red carpet looks, and as always, there were some hits and misses, and tonight, Kerby's going to help me break those down, and we're in for a treat because he's also a makeup artist, so we're going to get into somebody who was beat and who was not, yeah? So let's start off. We'll begin the breakdown with one of my faves of the night, Viola Davis. Now, what I really loved about Viola's look is a couple of days before the Golden Globe Awards came out, there was this announcement that of the 87 members that make up the Hollywood Foreign Press, none of them were Black. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that was her intention, but I just feel as though Viola Davis, this dark-skinned, beautiful, glamorous actress who we know her story of having to struggle to get paid and to get recognized for the talent that she has, showing up to the Golden Globes unapologetically Black, wearing a traditional Nigerian fabric known as Ankara and wearing a Black designer, just really struck a chord with me, and I absolutely loved the look. What did you think about it, Kerby?
Yes, I agree. I really love that look. And Viola, from the get-go, from since she started her career, she understood the challenges that a Black female actress has to face in the industry. If you can recall, when it was the 2015 Emmys, when she received that award, she spoke about equality and not having enough roles that are written for the Black woman, to have a Black leading woman. So every opportunity she gets, even if she is not necessarily nominated, if she's just presenting, once she knows that a camera is going to be on, she's going to send a message.
Up next, we have actress Rosamund Pike. Now, for those of you who watch my channel and follow the red carpet rundown, you know how I feel about these shower poof looks. I think maybe they look good in like an editorial. They probably look good on a runway. They look good in a shower, but I did not think that it looked good on Rosamund Pike. I think that big clunky boot that she paired it with in an attempt to make it edgy didn't help. And it was a miss. It was a complete miss. The hair was a miss, the dress was a miss, the shoes was a miss, the makeup was a miss for me.
The look itself was a good look. It was cohesive. The hair went with everything, but not for the event that she was going to. I could see that in some type of a music video, you know, you're running and you have all this fabric going, you're looking back and the hair all over the place. But for something like the Golden Globes, unless she was trying to send a message, and she could probably let us know what that message was. But for me, that was a miss.
The message was, even though you lock up in the house, still bathe. Here, I'm a shower poof. This message brought to you by a shower poof.
Go outside. You need to take your ass outside with that. Go outside and cleanse yourself.
Up next, we have Ian Taylor-Joy, the star of The Queen's Gambit, who, as I mentioned earlier, won an award last night for her role in The Queen's Gambit. What I loved about this look, now, first of all, she's styled by Laura Roach, who rose to prominence as being Zendaya's stylist in her early career and continues to be a stylist to this day. And what I love about Law is, first of all, I feel like he never goes wrong, but also he always gives me glamour. Always gives me glamour. And she and he had a lot of fun behind the scenes because there were so many videos of them on social media getting ready. And this look just gives me old Hollywood glamour. And
Yes.
when I saw it at first, I thought to myself, well, what is she going to wear to the Oscars? Because this is such a moment. And then I realized, well, the Queen's Gambit is a series. Maybe she may not be invited to the Oscars. So this really was her moment. And her moment it definitely was. It was a knockout the park.
Yes.
Look for me.
And she took advantage of that moment, you know. And I agree with you, it gave me that old Hollywood glamour, you know, and that quote, that Trover quote that they had with it, that was everything for me. I could just see the movement again. I love color and I love fabric.
Lots of fabric.
Lots of fabric. So give me a whole yard of Jimmy Abood coming down the stairs and I am just gonna love it. You understand? So I love that about it. I love the makeup and the hair, everything was nice and clean, well done. Nothing was overpowering. And like you said, she and the designer, the stylist, had a whole lot of fun, you know, the behind the scenes of her getting ready and stuff like that. So it really, I think everyone was a part of the experience with her. And I think, you know,
yes.
That was really good. That was really, really good. I really loved that look.
I agree. Now, up next, we have Gal Gadot. I love Gal Gadot. I adore Gal Gadot. I was one of the many people who were disappointed in Wonder Woman 2. However, one of the things that I loved about Wonder Woman 2 was the fashion and that old school but updated looks that she gave us in the movie. And Gal Gadot is one of those girls who I feel like she's a fashion girl. Like we look out for her looks on the carpet. Her look last night was a miss for me because it looked like Gal was going to her best friend's wedding. It looked like, you know, you're going to a Catholic wedding in the church, you know, the priest will buff you, so you get a little shawl throw over to put on the dress for the ceremony, and then you'll take it off afterwards for the reception. The look was just too simple. We've seen this dress before at every wedding. And then this morning I found out she was pregnant and I was just like, ugh. Am I really going to talk about a pregnant woman today? But there have been pregnant women who have given us glam in the past. So I'm not giving. I love Gal, and I just expected more from her. And that's why she's one of my misses. Because I hold her to a higher standard. All right. So Kerby, what did you think of Gal's look?
Again, everything for the look was cohesive. The hair, the makeup, the look was good, but not for that event. As you rightly said, you know, that is for, you know, your best friend's wedding, you know, a nice little setting. You're speaking with the pastor after, the little cocktail drinks on the patio and stuff like that. But I don't think it suited the Golden Globe. So again, we don't know if these people were trying to send a message.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
Probably, as you rightly said, she's pregnant. So probably, I don't know how to.
Maybe she wanted something effortless. You know, being pregnant, but also
probably. But like you rightly said, there are stars who were pregnant that came onto the red carpet, and we were all gagged, like jaws on the floor, type of a thing. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't think being pregnant is an excuse not to deliver and give the people what they're looking for. Remember, people have been locked up for so long. You know, entertainment has been taken away from you. You can't go out anymore. You have to look at your TV screen or your phone screen to be entertained. So, and then too, you were not able to stream the Golden Globes for free. If you were, I did not get the link.
That is
true.
So
if I'm paying, you need to be bringing it. You have to be entertaining. When I look at you, I must be like, wow, I must not be underwhelmed. I must be overwhelmed.
Agreed. So another star who chose to stay at home this year but still give us a look was Julia Garner in this deep plunging neckline dress. Now for me, I usually love a deep plunging V. I love under boob, I love side boob, I love mid boob.
Big boobs? What? Child. Anyway, so
I'm not
you
sure.
Love boob.
But for some reason I feel like this look just missed the mark for me in terms of that deep plunging neckline look. I'm not sure if maybe some booby tape, maybe to have the boobs a bit more up might have made it look better. I think the color of the dress washed her out a bit, but either way the dress didn't work for me. What did you think, Kerby?
Yeah, I agree. The color really did nothing for her complexion, and I just think that the fit of it was off. You know, I think as a slim girl, she should have had something that, you know, flatters the body. And I didn't like her look. I agree with you. I don't think the color did anything for her complexion. It wasn't flattering at all. The fit of the dress, I don't know if that is what she was going for. If she was going for loose, baggy, I'm wearing somebody else's dress who's bigger than me. Nailed it. But if not, I don't think that did anything for anyone. I don't know.
So up next, we have Tiffany Haddish. And I love that I could talk about Tiffany Haddish positively on a red carpet for the first time in a long time. Because I feel you and I were talking about this off air earlier.
Yes.
I feel as though comedians very often don't make an effort. And I don't know if it's because they are comedians and I feel as though nobody's looking to them for passion, but I mean, we can if you give us something to look at. And from this honey blonde to her makeup, which is just this bronze goddess kind of look. She's a beautiful woman. And the dress really showed up her figure. She has a great body. So again and again, Tiffany is now working with Law. I'm telling you, Law is the secret. Tiffany's not working with one. You can see the change. You can see that she has a new stylist. The one thing I want to wait to see, the last time Tiffany had a fashion hit, she wore that dress about 3-4 times thereafter. So let's see if she's gonna do the same
so
thing
you're,
again.
you're checking to see if she's gonna come back with this gold
With
dress.
the same dress again, yeah. Because she wore the last time she wore the dress to the red carpet, and then she hosted the Saturday Night Live, and she wore it somewhere else again. So I'm interested to see if she's gonna do that again now that she has landed another hit. What did you think of it?
Yes. Well, I stand with her. The amount of money you have to pay for these gowns, it's not a $40. You understand? And even to rent them sometimes, not sometimes, whenever you even rent them, it's a lot of money you have to pay. So the girl, right, beat that money. I loved her look. It was exactly. I love the look. It was sheared black fabric, and then they had like the reflective kind of glass that was on it. So it was really shimmery and nice. So as the light hits it, it bounces off. And as you rightly said, the makeup was amazing. Her skin was just glowing. I don't know where these stars go to get the skin done, but if somebody can drop me a link
get your
along
skin
with a
done.
cash up, it would be amazing. The skin was like butter, and she was like, you're feeling me, you're feeling me. She was really giving it. I love the hair. I read, I can't remember where I read it. They were like, the stylist wanted to get something that is nice and light and playful. So they went with the coloring of the hair. Because remember, her hair has been short since the summer of 2020.
She had cut all her hair off and she was keeping it bald for a while. And like you said, I didn't read it. I heard on a talk show that Law was the one who told her to dye it, you know? So and what I think this is really a testament of when you have a good stylist and a good relationship with that stylist where you can trust them, this is what you get. This is what you get.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, it was really good.
As someone who has been blonde myself, I can tell you, it's always a risk.
and with the makeup too, I like that they didn't make the brows too brown as well. I think it would have been a little bit too kind of matchy. So she had natural looking dark brows. Yeah. So everything was just on point. She was glowing.
Up next we
have not pregnant glowing, but glowing.
Not pregnant. Not the same glow that Gadot was glowing. Up next we have Bryce Dallas Howard in this sequin ombre look. So for me, I feel like shiny fabrics and in particular sequins is something that's very, very hard to pull off. And to pull it off, everything has to be perfect because those fabrics are very, very unforgiving. And for me, when it came to Bryce, at first, when I was looking at it, I felt like she was wearing the wrong undergarments for the dress. And then I came to the realization that it very well might be that she's not wearing any undergarments at all, which didn't.
Sips tea.
The tea is exceptionally good today. Who made this? Very delicious. Hold on.
Okay, so with Bryce, the first thing I looked at was the undergarment or lack thereof, because I was like, where's the bra? And if that is a bra, she needs to get back her money wherever she buy that bra from, because the girl's going quite south. I mean, it's down Pinal. That's how far south those girls are going. And the thing is, she could have still pulled off this dress if the breasts were up, and we could have gone to see like that little midsection area. So we have a little bit of shape going on, you know? Every shape is a shape, but remember, when you're on the red carpet, people will be critiquing you very, very, very harsh with you.
Right,
So you
and then
have to
she was
really give
also a
them something.
presenter, so she was also up on stage under those lights.
Exactly. And as you rightly said, to wear something that is as reflective as that, you really have to pull it off. What I like the dress, but like I said, if she had the proper undergarments to just shape out the body a little bit better, and to have the girls upstairs instead of quite downstairs in the basement, I think that would have been perfect. But with that said, I did love her makeup, her hair, and that pretty red shoe that she was wearing. That was really nice.
Yeah, I like you. I like how you just, that was well done. It's like, you know, the girls was downstairs, but the shoes was cute.
Yeah, the shoes was the shoes were really nice, the hair was nice, and the makeup and everything. It was nice. Just the dress needed a little bit more proper undergarments.
And last but not least, we have Cynthia Erivo. Now, Cynthia Erivo, for me, I would say I feel like every single piece of clothing has different ways that it can look good. So there are garments that might look bad on a hanger, but good on a human. Good on a runway, but bad in photos. Good in photos, but ugly in person. And you never really know until you are in that situation. Cynthia Erivo's look, for me, I felt like it looked very, very editorial. At first, when I thought that she was one of the people who was attending the award show at home, and I just saw the photos of her at home, I really, really loved the look, because it's like, this is a fashion moment, giving us fluorescent belle realness. And then when she got on the carpet and I realized that she was there in person, I felt like the same thing you've been saying about other looks. I felt like this dress would have been perfect for the Met Gala 2 years ago when they were doing camp. If Cynthia Erivo had walked onto that carpet as a fluorescent green belle, it would have been a moment. But in this particular instance, on the Golden Globes red carpet, it was a fashion moment, but it felt like a misplaced fashion moment, if that makes sense, for me.
Yeah, I agree to some extent, but I actually loved it. It was really an attention grabber. All eyes on me type of a thing. Again, you know me, I love cloth, I love fabric. So so for her to wear that green, and if you that's a piece from Valentino. If you look at their collection, you would see everything that she has on basically came from the runway.
Straight off the runway. So
she was really, she was giving you straight off the runway, my home to the red carpet, and she made a statement. Again, makeup was on point, hair or lack thereof was on point as well.
That's it for round one, guys. Look out for round two next week. Bye.